Every time, whenever we are reading physics, chemistry, and mathematics, most of the time engineering students feel why we required these basic sciences. Each subject has their own significance. In that way, physics also has its own significance and role in the engineering. So, in the present video, we are going to look about how physics is for the computer and IT engineering students. Hi, myself Dr. Shivnag Reddy, and today we are going to see about how physics can be used in order to understand computers, technology, and applications of IT, and what are the basic principles which we use in the study of engineering, especially for computer and IT engineer, and how we can apply in order to improve our skill and knowledge. Electronics. Basically, computer engineering involves designing and analyzing electronic circuits and devices. So, it's an integral part whenever we are designing the device. The physics provide the foundation for the understanding of the behavior of the electron in the material. How the electrons are behaving in different types of the materials. If the material is a conductor, semiconductor, or insulator, how the electrons will behave. So, based on that, we can fabricate and use electronic circuits and devices in order to fabricate advanced technology related device. Next one is the optics. So optics play the crucial role, especially starting with cameras, lens, computer monitors, displays. Not only that one. So related to fiber optics network and laser based communication system, how lasers will work, how optical fiber will work, what is the basic principle in it. For example, fiber optic will work based on total internal reflection. Then what is total internal reflection, and everything we have to know in order to fabricate optical fiber. Then we have to transmit the light signal through the optical fiber. Then which type of the light we want to send, how the light will behave inside the optical fiber. So everything is related to optic. And when come to the laser based communication system, lasers is nothing but light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. So how we can generate the light, laser light, what is the speciality between ordinary light and laser light, and what are the advantages, how we can tune its energy, how the laser will be generated. So everything will be the part of physics. Optics is also an important part for this communication systems and whatever the networks we are using for signal transmission. Then semiconductors. So whenever we want to fabricate ICs, transistor, diodes, which are the integral part of our electronic boards, which are used in hardware of computers, those are made by materials called semiconductors. Materials based on its electrical properties, they can be classified as conductors, semiconductors, and insulators. Special class is there, superconductors. Semiconductors will be used in transistors, diodes, and integrated circuits. So in order to understand how they will work and which type of the materials we want to use, so study of the semiconductor physics and semiconducting materials is the basic criteria. So semiconductor physics also has a crucial role in the computer. Next one is quantum mechanics. So present day we are saying about quantum computing system. It's a more advanced and more fast compared to our present day systems. In order to develop those type of advanced system, we have to understand the relation between matter and energy, how their interaction will be, how they will behave. So then electromagnetism. So electromagnetism is a very crucial one, especially for engineering students whenever they are using antennas, sensors, motor. So electromagnetic theory play the crucial role. So how sensor will work, motor, antenna, what is the basic principle behind it, everything come in electromagnetism, which is an integral part of the physics. So the behavior of the electric and magnetic fields we have to understand in order to explain how these antennas, sensors, motors will work. So if we know the basic principles, we can further modify the working and functionalities of the sensors and antenna. Communication systems, we will use electromagnetic wave, antennas and sensors. So by understanding the electromagnetic theory, we can utilize the principles in the development of new technologies and new devices. Next one is the thermodynamics. So thermodynamics mostly deal with the behavior of heat and energy. Whenever we are using electronic devices, those devices are made up of semiconducting materials. So whenever we are using them continuously, the energy loss will be there in those systems based on the design, and the dissipated energy will be converted as a heat energy. So heat will be generated. So electronic boards or electronic devices, computer processes, data centers, so wherever data is stored, all these places we require cooling. Whether cooling is required or not, how much temperature it is getting higher than normal one, as the temperature changes, how the device behaves, we can understand by understanding the physics principles. Physics teaches first thing is a problem solving skill, because physics is not simply a theory. Physics consists of problem solving, it consists of hands-on experience. So whenever we are understanding the physics and solving the problem, logical thinking and problem solving abilities in the lab as well as in the theory. So as an engineer, the first priority you have to give is problem solving skills. More the problems you solve, analytical and problem solving skills, whatever we learn in physics, that can be transferable to IT. Means same problems we may not encounter, but the method and approach we use it to solve these physics problem can be applicable in IT. How to solve the problem and how to think, how to identify the issues. Next one, understanding the hardware. So if you are familiar with the basic principles, how it will work and what are the materials we will use in computers and everything, it is easy to understand the principles of computer hardware. So whenever you are facing a small problem, you can check yourself and troubleshoot the issue. So electrical circuits, how the semiconductor devices will work, everything. If you have the understanding, then it will enhance your knowledge and you will be an expert in troubleshooting and maintaining the computer system, and networking and data transmission, signal propagation, electromagnetic waves. These are the essential part. How the signals will be generated, how electromagnetic waves generated, how they will travel, then how to polarize them, what is diffraction, what is interference, then how to convert the signals and transmit. All these things we can learn in physics, and that will help us in this networking engineering and telecommunications. For all the engineers who are studying B.Tech, they should know what are the cutting edge technologies, updated technology. Not only whatever available in our textbooks, that is not sufficient. So we have to see and update ourselves with the present day technology, what is going on in industry. Then optical display technology, LCD, LED, projector system, OLEDs. What is the variation of these and how it will affect in optical systems? How monitors will be designed with LCD technology, LED technology, and QLED technology. So what is the difference between how it will work? So this is the knowledge of optics and light, how they will be, and this will help you to select which type of the TV you want to use, which type of the computer monitor you have to purchase, which one is the better technology based on our requirement. So it is always better to have the knowledge of optics and light, understanding of the energy consumption. As an IT professional, you have to be always energy efficient. IT solution means less energy it has to consume and more output it has to provide, and it should be more sustainable and green IT. So by understanding the physics behind it, technologies, we can manipulate or we can modify the systems and upgrade ourselves towards sustainability and green technology. So it is always better to know algorithms and simulation. So in the field of scientific computing, simulation and algorithms rooted basically physics principles, modeling physics process, how we can model it, how to execute it. So for all those things also we require physics. Then interdisciplinary opportunities. So if you are a master of physics as well as information technology, both can be combined and a new field can be developed, like a computational physics, and where simulation and computer sciences techniques are combined to solve complex problems. Next one, research and innovation. Whatever the present day technology we are seeing, like quantum computing, artificial intelligence, data science, this is a convergence of physics and IT for technical communication. So whenever you are studying physics, you may be doing lab experiments, and in that process you are going to write lab cards as well as observations calculations, how to systematically present your data, we can learn from physics only, because most of the time the phenomena whatever we are discussing in physics are mostly imaginary based. We cannot see, say for example, we are saying current is passing through the wire. What is current? Current is nothing but flow of electron. If someone asks, can you show the electron? No. So how to explain the complex things in a simpler way? We can learn if we understand the physics. So for understanding the physics, we require imagination more. So it will enhance our communication skills. So explaining the technology to another a skill which is highly in demand to communicate complex concepts effectively, not only for the IT industry persons, as can be developed through physics. Whenever you explain physics concept to the common people, or maybe you do lab experiments and write the reports, technical reports, non-technical reports, and when you communicate this most clearly, it will enhance your ability to explain different types of solution to the other. So it will help you to enhance your problem solving skill, technical communication, then analyzing skill. Right. So physics has its own way. What I feel, finally, physics is required, but it doesn't mean that you have to purchase number of books and read everything. No, it's not required. Basic things, whatever you are going to use in your role, especially if you are software engineer, hardware engineer, or like that, whatever the technology you are using, everywhere physics is there. So if you understand basic principles of physics, it will help you in solving the problem and broaden your way of thinking, which can enhance your career prospects after completing the engineering course, and especially in the field that require deeper integration of physics and technology like simulation or game theory or modeling. I hope this video will help you to understand the importance of the physics for engineering students, especially for IT as well as computer engineers and the people who are using AI, ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So that's for today's session. I hope you enjoyed a lot, and if you have any doubt, kindly comment below the video and I will try to give the answers. Have a great day. Wishes for your great future. Thank you. Jai Hind.